Thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin and its recent price action moves, or you could say lack thereof. Remember, if you do like the video, hit the like button down below, as well as consider subscribing. So, ever since the 20th of November, I would call it, after you know preceding the 5% pump that we had, that day, we have been effectively moving sideways. As you can see here, got as high as around 20K, just under it, came back down, came back up, and now we're kind of now truly moving sideways. But if you disregard these volatile swings of 8% down and 8% up, etc., we have been effectively moving sideways. And it looks a lot like the sideways action moves that we saw in the beginning of the summer in May, where we saw these volatile swings down and a quick recovery and then starting to move sideways. Another thing to note, which also kind of, I would say, reinforces the argument that we could potentially be moving sideways here, is that we're on the 20-day. Now, the 20-day isn't necessarily, I would say, has as much credence as the 20-week, but during bullish cases like today, like in these times, where Bitcoin has been really rising significantly, the 20-day becomes quite a moving average to keep eyes on. So as you can see around at the 26th of November, we made contact here. The candle bodies made contact to the 20-day. And right now, with our 1.19% down for the day, we had wicked down to that same 20-day. Moving it back into May, we also made first contact with the 20-day, and then the second time, we broke through it. Now, it wasn't catastrophic, and I would argue that, breaking the 20-day isn't that significant. What it can pose is that we might be chopping back and forth between that moving average, as we saw in May here. In addition, we can also see it here in this sideways moving action temporarily before we came back down. We saw it make contact with the 20-day. The second time that we made contact with it, we broke through and it kind of chopped through. Now, again, chopping through that moving average isn't a bad thing. It is, not bullish or bearish, but it could be an indication of stabilizing price for the foreseeable future. We'll see what happens with this day here and the following days thereafter. If we do break through that 20-day, then we can either anticipate potential recovery which would then reinforce the notion that we will be moving sideways, or a continuation down, where we would then have to be aware of where the 20-week is, which is currently at 13,350, give or take a few dollars. When we look at the Bitcoin dominance, for the week, it is up 0.15% since the preceding week. This is, again, I would say not cause for concern. As we've seen in times past of these dips, we see these, temporary moments. And I say temporary, but it did last, a few days here of sideways moving, or potentially even a recovery almost looking move, like what we see right here, where we see dominance getting recovered. But I wouldn't say that's any indication that Bitcoin dominance is moving back up. It's too early to say yet. If we do see a move that fully recovers, meeting back the same highs of 67.30% Bitcoin dominance and above, then we can probably safely say that this mapping here, this projection here, is invalidated, and we would have to look at the charts in a different way to try to make sense of it on where altcoins are going in relation to Bitcoin. I'm still in the strong belief that Bitcoin dominance will go down, especially if Bitcoin decides to start chopping through that 20-day and start moving sideways. We can very well see altcoins um, go really hard, really fast. It's just a matter of time. Anyway, that's all I have for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.